Hello everybody and welcome back to the Seabound 2. And in today's Ninjago video, to celebrate the new Seabound and Legacy sets releasing, I'm going to be showing you some things we might have missed in the Season 15 sets, which like I said will be coming out for some of you today on June 1st. But sadly not for others, as you'll have to wait till August 1st, which is 2 months away. Not sure why LEGO's doing this, but hopefully you do get the sets you want off like other sites such as Amazon or etc. Anyway, there are things you might have missed on first viewing when seeing these sets, as some we couldn't even see in the first place. However, by the time of uploading this video, you probably already know all these, but it makes for a better title, so let's go! The images we got originally were the front of the box and some promotional material. You know, the ones with the white backgrounds. However, we've now got back of the box images showing us more of the details, and like I said, from multiple angles, showing off the sets for Seabound and Legacy summer sets. All thanks to LEGO.com, as these sets are literally about to release and they're all listed there for pre-order, or for order as the time of this video uploading. And they've revealed some interesting and quite bizarre details of these sets which we have missed. In this video I'm going to be showing you some of them which I found in these images, including the interesting and the surprising. Mainly because I thought it would be a bit of fun, and maybe it will convince you to pick up some of these sets. If you've seen these images, you probably know which ones are confusing me the most, but we'll get into that in a minute. We'll start with the Legacy sets, as I'll probably blast through these. The Juniors one doesn't really have anything that we would have missed. I'll skip over those ones and start with the Kai's Dragon. You can remove the saddle, which is something modern dragons have been doing recently, and I really enjoy it, so you can choose which way to display it. Also there's this feature which took me a while to really figure out what it meant. So what I believe it is that they've got these wings which look like stereotypical like brick built wings, but then also you have the canopy piece which you can put over it. So what I'm presuming it's trying to tell you is that you can fold these out and then put the canopy piece over it where the ball joints are, which is a really nice way of like incorporating that, because obviously you can't fold the plastic wings because obviously you do creases etc. You don't want that. But I think this is a really good way to work around it by making it a separate piece, and you can also display it without that or like all tucked up. So yeah, really nice feature. But yeah, that's all I have to say for the Fire Dragon. Next we'll move on to the Ultra Stealth Raider. And no, I did not screw that line up. It is the Ultra Stealth Raider, not the Ultrasonic Raider. I know it, you know it. The back shows us that it splits into 4 pieces. The top becomes a flyer and the sides become bikes. The middle flips over and becomes a bigger vehicle. LEGO, come on. If you want to make an Ultra Stealth Raider, you could have just named it that. Because this is just insulting to my eyes. Hashtag not my Raider. Please LEGO, give us a proper one down the line, or commit to the meme and make an Ultra Stealth Raider remake and make it look like the Sonic Raider. Moving on to the Seabound sets, which you've also got these very nice art pieces showing like the textures and like the box design, but it's not really the box, it's just a really nice look and I really do like it, so I'll be putting them across the screen as I talk about these sets as well. Anyway, let's move on to the parts we missed. I'll start with the Hydro Mech, because it doesn't really show us much more than what we didn't already know. So we now know the height of it, which is good, if some of you really care about that. But yeah, nothing much else to say here, so I'll move on. Next, I'll move on to the Temple, which has some standard playset features we'd all expect in a Temple set, or in a playset of Ninjago. The Temple has your standard disc shooters, breakable walls, and then the biggest feature, which is the Wajira themselves, which will probably be a main draw to most people for the set. Not a fan of the design, as it doesn't really resemble the show, but it is a very nice set, but I'm not really excited for it too much, but I can tell why others are. Also something to note, which is also a fun detail, that 4 corners noticed. Or at least that's where I'm getting this information from. If you haven't seen this video, basically these new amulets have new textures to them, which could either mean A, LEGO thought there would be better material instead of the ones which were used in the island sets, or B, the old amulet could be considered the fake amulet, which would be an amazing IRL tie-in. But yeah, I wanted to mention that very quickly. Not a detail I noticed, like I said, it was 4 corners, which I got the information from because it was from his video, which you should definitely go check out. But I just wanted to include it because I thought it was really cool, and maybe it will convince you to buy that set, because it includes both the amulets, the Storm and the Wave. Moving on to the Water Dragon. Turns out this Water Dragon has an ability to flap its wings simultaneously with a play feature, where it looks like you can push down on a place where I originally believed to be the resting place of Hydronia. But by pushing these down, the flaps move, which I believe is a really cool idea. Also, I'll mention this in this set, as it goes for most of them, but the snake guards have flippers. I didn't notice this in the show, but maybe it was something I missed. I'll keep an eye out when I review the episodes later on down the line. But as we know, LEGO sets are based off concept art, which are made way before the show is even put into production. Maybe this and Kalmar's armor are meant to be in the show originally, but were taken out last minute. I forgot to mention, but Kalmar has this armor, gold armor, I'm not quite sure. It's like, is it Shredder's armor from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I'm not too sure, but it's in gold. And it looks really cool, but again, it isn't canon to the show. Or like I said, maybe I just missed those details. Okay, moving on to the final 2 sets where we're going to be talking about. Starting with Jay's car, or Jay's sub-car I believe it's called. On top of the Ace feature to turn into a sub-vehicle, there's a little mini drone which comes out the front. I was not expecting this. It's like the top of the bikes from last season where they can turn into flyers or like little sea vehicles, which was very obscure, but a cool feature. But oh boy, we can't talk about obscure features without mentioning the final set, the Hydro Bounty. So, what is this? So there's a mech which comes out of the front of the build. I am beyond confused, as it's never made an appearance in the show. But hey, I'll go with it. It looks so out of place though. It makes me want to make a video called like top 10 bizarre Ninjago features, which would be a fun video if you guys want to see that. But maybe it's what the Woo drones pilot, now that I think about it, because those are classed as minifigures, when in the show they were just used to blow up a mountain, underwater. No clue what this is, but like, it's a really fun, interesting feature, which I was not expecting, because now that I'm thinking about it, what else would they do with that space? But yeah, no clue where it originated. Maybe it was meant to be in the show originally, but was scrapped. But anyway, we can also see that the sub can hold these little mini vehicles, which is fun. And I love that. And I love how you can just fit them all in. It's a very nice way to compact the set down. It makes it feel like more of a mobile base, which, at the end of the day, it is. And yeah, the thrusters can move on the back, which is something we've seen in the show as well. So that's all the interesting features that I found in these sets, which will be releasing today. Did I miss anything? Let me know what your favourite feature is in the comments down below. Mine is personally the drone on Jay's car, and that sub-mech, because I just find it very weird, and I can't wait to pick up that set so I can play with it in person. But remember, if you were going to buy these sets and you want that Brickheads promotion, you're going to have to wait a couple of days for that to become active. These sets look incredible, and I will hopefully be buying some of them. But will you? Let me know in the comments down below. And while you're down there, why not like and subscribe? And share fellow Ninjago community members. Also, you can join my Discord where we can discuss Ninjago further. And also, you can have input on future videos. Also, you can follow my social media where you can keep up to date on the channel. I'm planning to do a ranking of these sets later on this week. And hopefully, stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I shall see you in the next one. Goodbye!